have forgotten. Yeah. Good evening, candidates. We have taken up question number 7 for discussion today. Two of you already read it. Now, one by one, each one of you will speak for 1 minute. Please speak.
Hello, sir. Myself Abhinay Priya from Amrita University. If as a manager, my opinion would be to replace the three employees with the machine. The machine may cost us a huge amount, but the salary received by the employees can be saved. The amount that is used to buy the machine can be recovered in the upcoming years. The work done by the employees would actually the employees may ask us to extend the dates or time that has been allotted for them to complete the work, whereas the machines will not ask us like that. They will be completed, the work will be completed within the specified limit and with precise outcome. So I would suggest to replace the employees with the machine. Thank you.
Next, Anand Sai. Anand
Hello,
Sai.
friends.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hello, friends. Myself Anand Sai here. I'm studying Masters of Computer Applications in Amrita Vishwavidyapitham. So, in this scenario, I will stick with the three men who has been loyal to my company, and I will not replace them for a sophisticated machine. I have various reasons for this. One is their experience. They are, have been in the bank for many years, and they might know more too than the machine. The machine may be programmed to do a specific task but done by the three men, but the three men with the experience they have, they are flexible and they can do a lot more tasks that the machine is not programmed to. And also the machine might cost very high to run, because it's not only the initial investment, but also there must be significant amount of extra resources that needs to keep it running. So that will be my opinion, to stick with the three men or the three loyal employees of my company. Thank you.
Good. Next is after Anand Sai. Next it is Krishna. Krishna,
Yes, sir.
speak. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Krishna. I'm doing MSc in Data Analytics from Amrita Vishwavidyapitham. In this scenario, I'll choose to replace the three loyal employees with a machine because of the following reason. First, the machine is more efficient. So, within the less time, more work can be done. In a long run, this investment can prove to be useful. Here, as I'm replacing the three employees with a machine, it does not necessarily mean that I'm going to fire them. Rather, I will change the roles that they are going to play. Because as Anand Sai said, for a company, skills are very important. So, while substituting these men with a machine, the efficiency is increased, but I don't want to compromise on the skill. So I'll keep these employees for the skills, and also I'll purchase the machine for increasing the efficiency. Thank you.
After Krishna, it will be Pooja. Pooja?
Good evening. I am
Yeah.
Pooja. I am pursuing my MSc in Physics from Amrita Vishwavidyapitham, Coimbatore. In this scenario, I would also go with what Krishna said. Like, uh, uh, I'll support with machines replacing the three employees, but at the same time, we should bifurcate some jobs so that this employees doesn't get fired. Like, they should be also given efficient work within the institution, so that both their experience as well as the technology perishes. Thank you.
Then after Pooja, it will be Rohit Babu.
Good evening, friends. I am Rohit Babu. I am doing my MSc in Physics at Amrita Vishwavidyapitham, Coimbatore. This scenario is of prime importance at this time period, as in today's Hindu newspaper there was a news that TCS um, uh, is transferring 2000 employees, and Wipro and Cognizant are trying to substitute AI. into their company, and they have uh, already assigned 55,000 or 45,000 employees to train how to use AI. In this scenario, let me answer this question. I think I will go for this machine because it can provide an outcome 24 into 7, and it can give us results with high precision and high efficiency. The only defect we have to deal with here is a small time period of for training employees. In a long run, I'm sure that our company will have success. And at the same time, as my friends pointed out, these workers can be deployed in other areas so that they can work more effectively. Thank you.
Good. Rohit, today you talked with better confidence. Continue to read lot of English content and try to speak more in English. Tarun, next.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm Tarun from Amartya Vishwavidyapitham. I'm doing my MSc Applied Statistics and Data Analytics. In this case, I won't replace machines for humans because if I replace loyal employees for a machine, it will create a disruption among other employees. They will might feel that their job is not secure. So work will be delayed and work will be degraded also, and it's after all a machine, right? So a competitor also could buy the same machine, so there will be no individuality between our competitor and our company. And as the machine is very costly, I need to allocate a huge budget, and it will take us so much time to recover the budget. At the time of recovery, the machine might be outdated, but humans can be will not be like that. What I feel is, uh, mission should not be overtaken by humans. The automatic jobs like um, repeating jobs only can be done by mission, not entire job. So I will not replace the um, mission for humans. Thank you.
Good. Next. After that, Varsha.
Hi all, I'm Varsha. I'm pursuing MBA from Shri Krishna College of Technology. In this scenario, I will not replace machine in place of three efficient employees. Is because they have been loyal to the company for the last 10 years, and as the question says, that the machine will do only the task at the same amount of time as the other three men could do. So there is no more amount of work did by the machine. And the employees have more work experience in the company and they have better knowledge about how things work. And when the machine is imported, there will be some time period which is required for the employees and everyone in the company to learn about it. That is another reason, and it incurs a huge cost. And at that time, we can use our employees who have been efficient and have excellent work performance. They would generate more revenue to the company compared to the machine. Therefore, I will choose to retain my three employees. Thank you.
Next, Vishnu.
Good evening, sir, and my dear friends. My name is Vishnu K. I'm pursuing MCA from Amrita Vishwavidyapitham. So, in this scenario, as a manager, I would stick on to these three loyal employees because of their knowledge and work experience. And this work experience is vital for the company, as well as their knowledge and their experience and expertise in uh, various services and products offered by the company is important. And if we replace these three employees, there is a chance that they might generate a fear among the other employees of losing the job, and it will reduce their productivity eventually. And also and also this machines, as I already mentioned, it's expensive, and in the long run it will incur additional expenses like maintenance cost, and also we need to train the employees accordingly together with this machine. That's all.
Very good. So all of you have spoken. Na? Good. Now, this is a very tricky question, but in the sense, How many of you supported replacing among these people? Say among the group, about 8 of you are there. How many of you supported buying machine and replacing?
So
Please
that's a
tell me.
tie, sir.
That's
Four of
please,
us
please.
supported and
Oh, 4 of you
four of
supported,
us.
4 of you opposed it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we can have a discussion for about next 10 minutes, wherein you should try to highlight your stand and substantiate with reasons. And others will oppose your views, giving why your stand is not correct. Now the forum is open for discussion 10 minutes from now. You are on your own.
Company's aim should be to become profitable. So here, as already mentioned, these three efficient about employees are doing their work excellently. So there is no need of a machine. There is no need of a guy to assist these machines. So in company's perspective, even if they import the machines and if they keep these three employees with them, it will incur additional cost for them, and it will be a big financial burden for the company in the future years.
I would like
I'd
to
like
add
to
to
add with what Vishnu had said, but in another perspective. If we look into banks, for example, uh, uh, in earlier times, the passbooks and all were updated by human work. But now, when the updating chaos came into picture, there is a lot of uh, work produced within the human power within the workers in the bank, and this time of the workers can be channelized into other works, and which increases the profit and efficiency of how the whole institution works.
I would like to add to this point. In support of this point, I would also retain the three employees, because the machine, if we implement the machine, there will be lack of human touch. If you have some problem with the machine, you will have huge cost incurring to repair it or to maintain it. But if a human causes the error, we can rectify it then and there, and there won't be much cost involved in it. And since here it's already mentioned that it is taking same time as the same man, so I don't see any difference in that except for the precision which can be attained by humans as well, as the three are excellent in their work performance.
In the
I would like
starting
to
stages of
second
this
the
JD,
Varsha's idea. As she said, in the long run, it will take huge amount. But what I feel is that um, having a human touch is very important. After all, it is a machine, right? It is also same hardware and software, which will be bought by other competitors also. If the competitor is more big player than us, they can offer a huge discount. So our customers can go to them. So we will be in a heavy, big trouble. Our individuality will be lost there. So uh, in certain situations, machines can't be replaced by humans. But situations like kiosk and printing other cases, machine can be used. Thank you.
I have in the starting stages of this DD listened to some of the candidates speak about attaining the employees while importing the machine and using it. While I do understand the empathy your guys are having, I would like to kindly, respectively oppose that idea, because the main aim of the machine being used is to save time and money, according to your opinion. But if you are retaining the three employees, you are not only overstaffed, you have to pay the three employees their regular fees. Now, you have to keep them their annual income. So, if you are importing the machine and still keeping the three employees, you are not making any money, because the money you are saving on the machine, you are spending on the fees that you have to pay to the employees itself.
There is one more point I would like to add. Since the machine is used for the company, there is chances that the competitors will buy the same machine, so there is no individuality. But our employees will be unique, and if we replace them, or maybe let's say we fire them, where if they go to a competitive company, there are chances that they might use their skills against us, which will be a very big loss for us.
Another big
As
important
I
point
clearly
we have to
mentioned that,
highlight is that, Karan, may I have my points clear
yes,
now?
yes, okay.
Thank you. So the main point I would like to discuss again is that, in a bank, customer is the king. So if you look at history and all, there are many elderly people coming into the banks. The amount of people opening accounts, savings account and pension accounts in their bank is increasing day by day. So when you're taking into consideration the generation gap, an elderly person might have no idea how to interact with an AI, or if the elderly person has any questions, the AI won't be able to help them because an AI system or a machine is programmed to do what it can, not anything extra. But a loyal employee can help them because they have the experience to deal with this. So, and in the recent times, where I think Pooja has mentioned about the kiosk. If you look at the statistics, the usage of kiosk has reduced a lot because people are not at all updating their passbooks because many are not able to understand how to use it. Definitely, the generation gap is at stake here because kiosk is a small machine, but still, if we import a bigger machine like this, that gap will increase.
Like
I
you
would
said,
like to point out.
like,
I would like to
excuse me,
point
let me
out
share.
that.
Okay, share yours.
So the point I was trying to make was that there was a strike going on in 1980s in Kerala by the Communist Party against the usage of computers, saying that the people will lose their job. So actually, although in coming days, although computers was introduced, there were no such issues, and not only that, the efficiency was highly increased. And talking about these machines, it's not going to be the same throughout the year. There will be updates, like time by time, year over year, there will be different updates, and the efficiency of the machine will increase, of course. If we pull back saying that it will not promote to the company,
Think internet problem for me or for
if
you.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
other company, our competitor, buy the same machine and they use these updates, that, sir, can I complete?
Yeah. No, you can
Hello, sir, can you hear me?
you can continue. Please continue.
Okay. So if we pull back saying that if the other company, if our competitor buy the same machine and they will also have the same result and the individuality will be lost, then at the end of the day, it will be our company which suffer the backlog. That's what I wanted to make the point.
So
Thank you.
what are you telling? You recommend buying it or not?
Sir, I recommend buying it.
Very good. What about those
As
employees? You don't mind sending them out?
Sir, instead, I would suggest replacing them to other places, like other branches or so on.
No. Okay.
Sir,
as
Next.
can
Rohit
I?
mentioned here,
Mm.
as he said about the necessity of updating the system, updating the machine. So in order to update a machine, it should have enough hardware and software requirements. So even in the coming years, if it gets regular updates, we need to change the machine, and it will cause an additional burden on part of the company, as well as Rohit said about remaining these three people in the company. So it will be a big financial burden for the company, as well as these machines they need to replace it again. That's all.
Sir, okay, I would like to counter. Well, as I appreciate your insights, Vishnu, I like to counter it. The thing is, uh, new technologies are coming. I think as a company who wants to grow, we should be ready to accept these technologies. I would like to present you with an example, because if you consider Nokia was top in its business few years ago. but they opposed the idea of smartphones. Now they completely lost the market. Yes, the employees are important because the skills are definitely important and it contributes hugely to the growth of the company. We should have the mm, idea and the acceptance to bring new technologies so that we don't lose the progress and succeed in the market. Thank you.
I
To
contradict
You
with
have
add
valid
Krishna's
Krishna
point,
because the discussion here is whether either to have technology or not to have. The discussion is about either will you retain the employees or will replace the machines. But if you replace the machines, you are also creating a job loss to three employees and their
Tarun,
dependents
I'm
also.
sorry to interrupt, Tarun. What I mentioned was even I'm saying skills and both technology are equally important. Instead of, yes, I definitely agree with your point because it is definitely I'm investing more money, but still, as a person, as a well-wisher of the company, I want both efficiency and skill. So for
Here the
efficiency,
machine
I have
does the same thing what the three employees do. There is no any improvement in their work. So it is
yeah,
not,
yeah,
it is like a
I get
overkill
your
to the
point.
company. The company
Yeah,
will
yeah, I get
be
you.
spending more than what they have planned. So it will be a huge loss to company only. It
Yeah,
is
thanks for. Yeah,
yeah,
please continue, Tarun.
you continue.
Yeah, thanks for the insights, Tarun. Uh, but what I want to suggest is both skill and technology should go hand in hand. That's my point. Thank you.
As Krishna said about the Nokia's case, it's Nokia has fallen behind the market because of lack of ideas. So even if in this case an idea, if it's implemented, it can be implemented with the help of human power. It can be also implemented with the help of a human power. So it's not that a big deal to do it with a machine.
I
Another
would
big
like to add a
important highlight
point that
that Krishna, yes, yes. Can I put my point here,
even
Anaya?
if you
I think Abhinaya is not given a chance to speak, so let her speak.
thank you, Krishna. What my suggestion is to replace the employees with the machines. It doesn't mean we have to fire the employees. We can change the employees to some other department. We can give some employment to those employees as well. In addition to that, we can implement this machine. This we are implementing this machine when the workload is very high. It doesn't mean when the work is very small, we no need this machine to be included. Only when the work is high, the workload is high, we can implement this machine. In that case, this is suggested. Um, that is what my suggestion is.
you have a valid point, Abhinaya, but if you do not use the machine regularly, that will be loss for the company because you're replacing three excellent performance employees, and if you're not using it regularly, that will cause a great loss because it incurs a huge price as it's imported from United States. That I would like to add.
Yeah, that is also right. But when you are in Rome, do as the Romans do. It's a proverb like that. What you have to do is you have to be updated to this upcoming world. Everything is getting updated. So the machines that is necessary for the company. If it is there, it will be helpful for the employees as well. It will decrease the workload. So I think it is necessary to implement this machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
A banking system is actually a very complicated thing because it involves a dealing with many sort of customer issues and in-person activities. So a general rule of thumb here is if your system is working perfectly, why do you have to change it? I do understand many points like cost cutting, etc., etc. But the thing is, if you are having a machine, you are overlooking at very important things. Because what if your machine stops working? Because that is an eventual possibility. Very, very um, high chances the sophisticated machine might stop working. You can never say the technology won't having any issues. It might have some issues at a point, and since it's an imported machine, you have to constantly keep a service from that company itself, and being an imported brand, it also have its extra cost to maintain. So maintenance, the resource, and what if, if my three employees are working in my company, if one employee is on leave, I can arrange not out of three. If anyone in the branch is on leave, I can easily have my loyal employee cover that up also. But my machine can't because it's programmed to do a specific thing. So in such an environment, flexibility is a very, very big matter, which an AI system ultimately can't achieve.
So what do
One
you
more
say?
thing I would like
So
to add.
yeah, 1 minute. So sufficient. Now, so I appreciate all of you for participating well. But one point you have to keep in mind, now is the stage for modernization in every activity. So in such cases, your suggestion should be in favor of improvisation or mechanization. There is nothing wrong in your having other opposite views, because some of you may be saying, I don't want to replace because my employees are very honest and sincere. I would like to support them, so I won't like to change. I am not interested in having very huge profits and all. Let me go in the routine manner only. And like that, you can argue. So, whatever argument you want to have, you should substantiate that with the reasons. But I would suggest preferably adopting a positive approach in favor of modernization, mechanization, and whenever there is an issue in favor of management against management, you must support the management and talk. This is my suggestion. Otherwise, all of you participated well. And among you also, there were different levels. Some of you were talking with confidence. Some of you were lacking that much confidence. It happens. It has to be improved in stages. As I told you already in my previous classes, watch English news channel, read these questions thoroughly again and again from 49 to 94. Then apart from that, watch as many video. It will all be boring. Please watch, take down notes, prepare. Then you may be able to do it better. Tomorrow we will have questions 14 and 15. Please come prepared with your answers so that we can save time in initial introduction. So this is what I would like to tell you for today's session. We will meet tomorrow as usual at 9 o'clock. Today I had to postpone because of that interview. Because of that selection, clerical selection list released. So no problem. We will try to have it at 9 o'clock. If there is any change, I will be posting details in our Telegram group. So before coming for the class, say 9 o'clock means 8:45, please check up or 8:50, please check up in the Telegram whether there is any change. That will be better. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll
Thank you,
meet
sir.
again. And if you get your GD date, please tell me so that I will become more serious and I will try to cover as many ideas as possible. Incidentally, I want to suggest and tell you that there are some videos wherein um, more questions would have been discussed. Are you aware of that? In the playlist,
Yes, sir.
yeah, there are some videos which, 1 minute, I'm showing it to you. Some playlist, GD, yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, I'm showing this to you now. Yeah. So this is the thing I have provided to you. In some videos, you will be having more questions being discussed. Here, four or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions discussed. Here also 5 questions discussed. In some, there may be 10 questions answered by each person would have answered one question only. I'm not sure whether it is the right stand or wrong stand, but this one. this one, this will give you so many questions ideas, but you must know the questions and then you should go through the answers also. So that way you must try to watch as many videos as I
Then your team need to finish your project within the given timeline, and for that you need to work for extra hours. The work even demands you to work late nights and holidays. For
No,
this
sir,
work,
sir, sorry, 1 minute.
for this work,
No,
you will
no,
not
no,
be given.
no, 1 minute. As you rightly didn't read this, that is not required. Continue. You and your team need to finish a project within the given time.
Timeline. For that, you need to work for extra hours. The work even demands you to work late nights and holidays. For this work, you will
Yeah,
not be
I'll
given.
stop this. I'm not, my intention is not to show it to you. Likewise, so many videos will be there. Please try to watch them. From there, you take down some points. They may be right suggestions or wrong suggestions, but still it will help you revise as many questions as possible early. And regarding 14, 15, prepare seriously and come tomorrow so that you can participate well. Thank you so much.
Sir, I have got my GD date, which is on 20th.
Arey Baba, what is your name? Varsha.
Yeah.
Acha, good. So 20th is the date. That means today is 16, 17, 18, 19. You can attend all the 3 days. Plus, if necessary and possible, I will arrange one in the morning also. You're can you attend a morning class? 7
Sir,
o'clock or
I have class actually.
at what time you have class in the morning?
I have class at 9, but since I'm going from here from Kerala, I have to go at 6:50 itself.
Okay. Then on which at what time is your GD?
The slots are not yet, they haven't given.
The
They have
slot
just
come.
announced that
Let the
uh,
slot come. Let the slot come. If necessary, you can have one more on 20th morning also from your house itself. Okay. And
okay, sir.
others can also join if they can. If they cannot, there is no need. We will have a regular session that day night also. Thank you. Okay.
Okay,
Don't
sir.
worry. But this is what is available. When was your written test?
It was on 9th.
9th of November.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. So other candidates, please be ready to face it as early as possible. Start preparing right now. Do not wait till the last date. Go through all the questions thoroughly. Why don't you spend time today, Varsha, in going through all the questions from 49 to 94 and also watch as many videos as possible from the aspect of noting down the points. Please do that.
Okay, sir. I have already gone through some of the questions. I'll go through the other.
Varsha, if I may ask, which mode did you get your confirmation of the date in it? Was it sent by Gmail or did your placement team tell you?
I
I
think it will
actually
come.
got it today from the Fed app.
Fed Recruit app only, everything will come. Fed
I
Recruit
got
app.
it only today that it is on 20th.
Acha, you are from Amrita College or which college?
No, I am from Sri Krishna College.
Acha, you are Coimbatore girl. Correct, correct. No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So start preparing. And if some more candidates are willing to join, how many are going from your college? Only 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If some more are willing to join, please bring them. No problem. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Best wishes.